Well, good evening to you at home, and thanks for joining News 11 on this Monday. I'm Brandon Mejia. Jenny Day has the week off, but it is good to have you with us this week with a lot of things happening. Let's get you caught up on those tonight. In Yuma County, taking a big step toward curbing the pandemic today with the very first frontline workers getting vaccinated. News 11's Adonis Albright leads off our coverage tonight, joining us live from Yuma Regional Medical Center with the latest. Adonis.
Yeah, good evening, Brandon. Today was definitely history in the making with the first ever vaccinations going out in Yuma County. But before we get to YRMC, the very first person to roll up their sleeve today was Amanda Aguirre, the president and CEO of the Regional Center for Border Health, followed by the frontline workers who administer those COVID-19 tests. So they received about 200 doses of the Moderna vaccine, and RCBH has 400 employees. So obviously there's not enough for everyone to get vaccinated right away, but more shipments are coming in each week, as we know. So employees do have to sign a consent form if they do want to get vaccinated, so it is not mandatory. And I asked Aguirre how it feels to, be one of the first people to get vaccinated. Take a listen to what she had to say.
I want to be a role model for everybody, for those that are afraid, for those that still have questions about the vaccine. And I know that they are. We're making it voluntary for any health workers to get it today in my agency, but I know that a lot of people have doubts in their mind, and I want to be that person that erases that doubt in their minds.
Yeah, and over at YRMC, where I am now, they just vaccinated 20 of their employees, frontline workers, of course, who have been tirelessly on the front lines for months now. So, of course, they received 2,000 doses here at YRMC. And I cannot emphasize enough, Brandon, the feeling today. People were in the room, they were laughing, they were smiling. I mean, besides the mask, this really was a scene of, before the pandemic ever started. So this is really a beacon of hope for people right now that, for months now, this has been since March that this pandemic has been going on. So, I mean, Brandon, I cannot drive home the point enough that today is definitely history in the making. There's definitely a feeling of optimism out there. A lot of the frontline workers that I spoke to said, you know what, it's finally here after waiting for so long. But of course, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We are not through that tunnel yet. Of course, we still have Christmas right around the corner, and there are hundreds of cases going up by the day. So they are still reminding the public to be vigilant. Reporting live at YRMC tonight, I'm Adonis Albright for News 11. Sending it back to you in the studio.
Adonis, thanks. It truly is incredible how fast a vaccine can be produced with science at its finest.